Hello everybody. So, in case you can't tell, I am slightly sick right now, and I'm basically going to be talking about some Warrior Cat stuff, but I can't really get things settled with pictures and stuff, and I'm terrible at editing. So instead, I'm going to play this game in the background, because it's just a simple, like this kind of game. Be prepared for me to fail a lot. So basically, I recently got my hands on and read the... God, what is it called? One of the newer book series, the one with Needletail. So I read that whole book series, and I very much liked it. I think that Darktail was a not unique villain, but I think he was a pretty decent villain, to be honest. He actually, one of the reasons why I like him is because he, quote unquote, won for a short period of time. There's ads with this, sorry. But he managed to take over the clans for a bit, which, besides Broken Star, I think, and Tiger Star's short little bout, I don't really think many cats actually managed to do that. They were always defeated right away, you know? There will be spoilers for the books, by the way. So if you haven't read them, please read them first, or don't watch this video until you've read them. But anyways, like I was saying, his death was, in my opinion, pretty poetic. Him literally fighting to death into the lake with his father was very... Oh, sorry, that's my cat. Was a very, it felt like a very nice sort of death. It wasn't the typical, oh, blah, 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 heroic leader kills evil cat in battle kind of death. It was very much a justice-themed death, considering all he had done in executing cats via drowning earlier on. So it had, a very nice flavor, I guess, to it. I very much liked his death. I like Tree. I think he's an interesting character. I'm very glad that they added a mediator in, because actually before I read this series, I was talking about how they needed more roles, more jobs in the clans, because it doesn't make sense for them to only have, hunter, fighter, and then medicine cat, not counting leader. Daisy, for example, she has an excellent job. She's a permanent nursery queen. I think it's a good job for her. It sets apart ThunderClan and now SkyClan as having cats who were multi-use. Well, not multi-use. As having more jobs and more availability for cats. And before you say, oh, well, Tree's not very well treated as a mediator in these few books, well, keep in mind Mothwing's vision. Keep in mind Mothwing's vision, because in that book, we are first introduced to the idea of medicine cats. And you'll notice that Windrunner, Mothwing's mother, and the leader of, Windstar, I guess, and the leader of WindClan, does not really take kindly to the idea of her daughter being a medicine cat, fricking around with herbs. But nowadays, medicine cats are this huge staple of clan life. So it ended up being important. It's just this mediator job could be. Now, I haven't read The Broken Code yet, but I certainly hope that they bring in Tree's job as a mediator. I hope they bring it more into the spotlight. I think it's an interesting way to, spice up the warrior clans. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. My cat's coming over here very slowly and ominously. I'm so sorry. So, oh yes, I think Needletail is very... I feel like if I knew her in real life, I think she's annoying. But as a character from a book, I enjoy her. Alderheart is very relatable. I kind of hate Sparkpelt, not gonna lie. I know a couple of people probably like her, but I don't know. I just don't like her. Yeah, hi baby girl. I just think that Sparkpelt isn't exactly like... She has no appeal to me, like... She seems like another Firestar. My personal opinion of what makes characters good is whether or not they have flaws and whether or not they work on those flaws. Sparkpaw, I feel like the authors want us to think that besides their prejudice against SkyClan, that she's a perfect character, and I just don't like that. I don't like characters who come across as quote-unquote perfect characters. Obviously, they still have flaws, but if the author wants us to perceive them that way, then we will. Speaking of characters, I think Bramblestar's character has been seriously, leached of its personality. And I don't like that because, while I didn't love Bramblestar as a character, I certainly thought he wasn't, he was an interesting character to read about. He had a lot of conflicts that obviously weren't written incredibly well, given that this is, Warrior Cats. But I just feel like before he had more personality to him. Now he's that quote-unquote perfect leader that we all know and love. Firestar, Bluestar at the beginning of the books. Actually, Bluestar has probably been one of the best written leaders, but we'll go into that later. I'm sorry, I know I stumble over my words a lot, but, I don't know. Overall, I actually really liked this little series. I think that Violet Shine and Twig Branch, by the way, I know there's some discourse about the name Twig Branch, but I love it. I think that Violet Shine and Twig Branch are interesting characters to read about. And I like the dynamic of being able to see what's happening in ShadowClan / SkyClan now. Because before it was, all about ThunderClan, bossy ThunderClan cats. And I think it's very funny that all the other cats call ThunderClan bossy and overbearing because, they are. So I'm going to reread these books and then go over, certain things maybe in depth. But I just wanted to get a video up, 1. And 2, I wanted to give just basic, my opinion of the books and everything. So basically, I did enjoy the books. I think Darktail was a brilliant villain, had a very poetic death. Bramblestar has lost all sense of character. Sparkpelt is a brat. And Sandstorm died, and I cried like a baby. Okay, that's all. See you in the next video then. And please subscribe if you like my videos. And like this video and comment for more.